So getting to the show and log in, obviously the first bit you need to do is register to get into the show. Important aspect with logging in and registering for the show is the show is completely free. There is no credit card details, no details of anything of any nature that we are asking for. Now, we have been getting a lot of spam on our socials. That's people trying to target us. Obviously, we're doing a very good job and they want to be trying to get the market, but don't get sucked into those posts, etc., 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 which I'll add in to show you what that looks like. But make sure you don't get into those. So g'day guys, Daniel here from the Caravan Industry Victoria. Just going to show you how to get into the show. Now you need to all register. So through the register button, you fill in your details, click register, and it should come through. Now if you don't get the success page, or you also don't get the confirmation email, still try to log in. So by clicking the login button, so you've got it at the top in your toolbar or down here in the bottom as well. So you click login, you're entering your details, and then it allows you to then enter in your password. So you can see there now I've just entered in my details. So you click login. Now, if you have an issue and it doesn't allow you to go in, so I'll type in the wrong email, the wrong password. Sorry, it's jumping out. So I'm going to type in the wrong password here and go log in. It says the wrong credentials. The best way to do is click forget password. And what it will do is you type in here, just say it's not logging in, you click forget password and be able to go in. So if we go into the show, so I log in, up will pop the video. Now we've had a lot of questions and queries, I can't get into the show. There's a little white X, and I'm also going to show you in a phone as well. There's a white X that you'll be able to click if you don't want to watch it, but it's obviously a very informative video. You click the X, click enter, and it'll take you into the show. Okay, so then now you're in the show, and then you can click around. G'day guys, Daniel here from the Caravan Industry Victoria. So I'm going to show you on your phone how you can log into the show. So you can see here I'm on my phone. So there's a toolbar at the top that you can click with the 3 lines. So this is the same when you're inside the show. There's the 3 lines that are a toolbar. You can also scroll down and you can enter and register as well. So first thing you need to do is register, guys, to get into the show. It'll pop another window. You're entering your details, and then you go in and click register. Now, if you don't get the success page or the confirmation, don't worry, still try to log in. So if I go back to the page and I go into the login button and I click that, you can enter in your details and you can log in. Now, I'm going to do a demonstration where I'll show you how the incorrect information comes in. So I'm going to click the login button. I've entered in the incorrect detail and it will come up and, the incorrect password. So you can see invalid credentials. So with this, it's saying there could be a problem. If you're having any issues logging in, click the forget password, enter in your email address. It will send you a confirmation email to then reset your password and enter into the show. Okay. So if I close that, now what I'm going to do is going to log in. So I click the login button once I've entered in my details, and you see I'm now into the show. So if the video pops up with the Macca and Borgie video and you're on the outside of the show, it'll pop up in another window because it's a YouTube link. What you need to do is close that window and then you can log in to then it'll bring up the back screen and you can click to log in. Now I've got my rotation locked. If you're having any issues on the outside and it goes to a white screen, the other way to do it is rotate the screen, and you may need to refresh your page, and you can see so you might need to rotate your screen to get it to work. So that's something that we have picked up. We've let the technical guys know that there could be an issue with the rotation of the screen. But once you're in here, you can click around. Cool. G'day guys, Daniel here from Caravan Industry Victoria. Just on a iPad here, showing you how to log in, and you can obviously pinch and scroll, so you can zoom zoom in and out, etc., etc. So to get into the show and log in, obviously the first bit you need to do is register to get into the show. Important aspect with logging in and registering for the show is the show is completely free. There is no credit card details, no details of anything of any nature that we are asking for. Now, we have been getting a lot of spam on our socials. That's people trying to target us. Obviously, we're doing a very good job and they want to be trying to get the market, but don't get sucked into those posts, etc., 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 which I'll add in to show you what that looks like. But make sure you don't get into those. So once you register, you put in all your details and then you click the register button. Now, sometimes it may or may not have a success page, but the best thing to do is click the login or click here to enter the virtual show in the middle there. And what will pop up is a screen to enter in your email and password. So if you put in the wrong details and then you go log in and it comes up with invalid or password field is required, etc., etc. So if I go, and it comes up with invalid credentials, the best thing to do is type in, hit forget password. Up will pop that. Also, if you've tried to register and it won't log you in, try doing this and it will then reset a password so it will send you a login and details, etc., etc., to get into the show. So the next thing is I'm going to log into the show with our credentials. So once you have your password and email address in there, you click the login button. You don't have to save it. That's just a feature of the software, of your devices, that is. What you'll get is a video here. Now, a lot of people have been having this issue. If you play the video and it gets through to the end, what it will do, it might show some suggested pages, etc., etc. That's just a YouTube feature like this. That's nothing to do with the show. That's just a YouTube feature. So the thing to do and how to fix that is what you do is up the top right-hand corner is the X button. So you click that and it disappears. Okay, so now I've got a white screen, and this is a technical issue that we are working through with the software people, so bear with us. But what I did before, and I worked out that this works, I rotate my screen and my iPad, and it now works. So, as I said, we're working through this. Now you've got the outside of the show. You click here to enter, and it will take you inside the show. If you have any issues, click the refresh button as well. That sometimes helps. But now you can see I'm in the show. I click in here, and I can get around. So there you go.